I'm starting to run into certain resource bottlenecks and shortages, and I now have the money to fix that. One part of that was getting these trade ships, these large freighters, to buy the ore. I'm going to handle that manually, but the other stuff we need, we're going to set import jobs and then let our traders haul that in. So that is a good idea to do once you have a bit more money. Right now my import settings are all at 0, so no one will buy stuff for our consumption in our factories and to build stations and ships. And now we are going to change that. So for example, one thing I would like to do is add more food, because we are slowly going down. This large stock here is from previous loot hauls where I got incredibly lucky and massive amounts of the food I needed dropped. So I'm going to add vegetables, which is the type of food I need. Going to raise the export level to the maximum. Never forget that, this number here, or otherwise the vegetables you already have will get sold, and that we don't want at all. And then we can raise that import level to maybe 10k. So as soon as our people eat vegetables below 10k, traders will buy more. And we could, let's do that later. I also want chemicals, because my Teladianium foundry is currently stalled and needs more of that. So we are just getting a small reserve of maybe 5,000, so that we always have a bit of resources to work with. I'm doing the same thing for waste, with a bit more generous limit of 20k, because the waste which is produced from our people is not really sufficient for the factories we have, so we have to import that a bit. I would also like to grab Teladianium, and that one is a bit special, because we also need that for our station building. And I want to balance these 3 station building components out, which are Restar oil, ore and Teladianium. Right now I'm keeping all of that, so everything I have of that I'm keeping. I'm not selling anything, unlike the ship crafting components. And now I'm also setting an import target for the station crafting. So I have Restar oil of about 141,000 credits worth, and we are going to add that amount to the import list, and then set the same value for Teladianium and the ore. So the Restar oil is currently at 3,200 units. Going to raise that to that amount that we currently have, so there's no change. But as soon as we build another station, then traders will buy more Restar oil. And now I'm raising Teladianium up to meet that value. That credit value is roughly the same now, so that we have a nice and balanced stock. And since we also need it in our hull plating facility, I might as well add a few more. The ore gets handled from me personally with these new big freighters. And that leaves the shipbuilding components. Right now I leave a stock of roughly 200,000 units 200,000 credit worth of each shipbuilding component. Everything higher gets sold, so I can maybe add import jobs, which are roughly half of that, what we are currently exporting at. So maybe 1,200 computers, roughly 100,000 credits, and then maybe 500,000 hull plating and quantum tubes, so that we are meeting the computers in average credit value, and that should give us a nice minimum stock of shipbuilding components. So that should increase the flexibility of most of our operations quite significantly. And now I want to scout that area here, because I think there are plenty of xenon sectors around here. The Split didn't put satellites in these sectors when I had their mapping service activated. The Argon decided that the Teladi sector was well defended and rerouted their battle group to the Split sector, and they're currently invading it. I also have to be careful in these areas here, because this ship is carrying my data scanner and I don't want to lose that. And we have a pirate base near the Argon, so that is going to be the second one I have to take out to help my friends a bit, so that they can get a leg up again. Just going to peek in that other sector here, and then I will turn back to my empire probably. Yeah, we have another pirate base in this sector, so these two sectors are swarming with pirates. This is definitely a dangerous area here. And it's no wonder that the Argons are having trouble.
Split police Apollox.
And it seems like the Split have an interest in this sector too. Well, it is fairly close to their area.
Pirate sinking.